Howdy y'all, my name is Gretchen and I am the Restless Thrifter. Reacher. Hey. It's not time to play squeaky ball. Howdy y'all, my name is Gretchen. I am the Restless Thrifter and I'm bringing you a twofer video. The first part is going to be a fall haul update. So back in August, I published a video called Dreaming of Fall, and it was a collaboration with my friend and fellow reseller and YouTuber, Katelyn. I'm going to be linking her channel below so you can go and see her update. And we both did hauls in August, getting ready for fall. Now we're coming back and telling you what has sold, what has not sold, and what we haven't even bothered listing. For me, that's two things, a dress and a shirt that both have stains. I bet you that Katelyn has everything listed because she's just better than I am. And then I'm also going to give you a little mini haul of things I picked up just yesterday because I realized I was missing some bread and butter pieces. I have really been focused on getting my death pile under control since I got back from Dallas and moved my inventory back to Denver. And I realized a lot of the stuff I was listing was vintage, quirky, specialty, all the things I love, but I didn't have a lot of bread and butter pieces. So I picked some things up that I knew would be sure sellers, and I'm going to share those with you. With my hauls, I always share sell-through rate and ASP. So it'll be interesting to see if the things that were in my last haul came even close. So I'm going to go into Vindu, not a sponsored video, I only wish. And I'm going to go into my inventory and I'm going to filter by fall haul. I'm going to view everything, and it looks like I have 8 active and 10 sold. Okay guys, this is editing Gretchen. You're only as good as your data, and apparently I had not tagged everything in Vindu with fall haul, so therefore I didn't capture all of the things that were sold and still active. I actually have sold 15 things from this haul, and I have 9 active and then the 2 not listed. So I'll be adding those in. I had already videoed this when I realized my mistake, because I actually went back and watched the video and I'm like, oh, I missed a few things. So I'll be adding those in with some voiceover. Sorry. And I know there are 2 that I haven't listed at all because they are in the stain or treat pile and have been for 4 months now. I've got a lot of project pieces. I'm going to try to pick 5 project pieces this week. Oh, I'm going to narrow that down. 3 project pieces this week to work on and hopefully get listed by the end of the week, but at the very least start working on them. Should we start with what didn't sell or what did? Let's go over what did sell. Let's start with the good stuff. All right, so the first item that sold is this Pendleton size 10 authentic Murray dress tartan plaid pencil skirt vintage flaws. So when I got to listing this, I saw some big moth holes on this skirt and I still listed it. There were like 3 or 4 pretty big size holes. It is a lined skirt, so you couldn't see it that easily, which is why I missed it when I was in the thrift. I went ahead and listed it, and I just listed it low and took a low offer. I had put fair pre-owned condition, some moth holes, see photos. And this sold on eBay for $13.57. My cost of goods, $2.16, and I did make $5.18. The next sale was another vintage Pendleton. It was the vintage Pendleton plaid wool size 14 skirt, pleated tartan USA dark academia. I had it listed for $25. It sold on eBay in 31 days for $24.77. And I'd paid $6.48 and my profit was $5.94. And then the third of the plaid skirts that I showed you guys, this is the Pendleton size 10 plaid pleated skirt vintage 100% wool tartan midi length. And I had it listed for $25. It sold in 23 days on eBay for $26.24. I had paid $6.48, so my profit was $7.69. Alrighty, so lesson learned on this one. I love vintage skirts like this, especially the pleated ones. They do sell. They're not going to sell for a whole lot. I probably shouldn't have paid $6.48 for 2 of those. So maybe a lower cost of goods in the future on these. And of course, look for moth holes. The next item was Matilda Jane size large pants, Ponte Wonder leggings, high waist pull-on slimming. I had these listed for $24. They sold in 68 days on eBay for $32.30. I had paid $6.48 for these as well, and my profit was $9.04. I might pick those up again at a lower cost of goods. Next item, another Pendleton. I don't know, I just had all this Pendleton this time. Pendleton Vintage 60s, 70s, 100% virgin wool scarf, authentic Kilgore tartan plaid. I had it listed for $29. It sold in 7 days on Poshmark, and it sold through a customer offer of $20. I had paid $5.19, and I made $10.81. This also had a hole in it, sadly. The next item is a passementerie size small crinkle dress, maxi length nomad, rare style, new with tags. I had it listed for $45. It sold in 53 days on eBay. I went back and forth with someone on offers on this, but I didn't want to go super duper low, but I did take a lower offer of $36.12, and my cost of goods was $10.81. That's a little high, but it was a new with tag item, so I only made $10.88. Next item is a Chico's size 0 small crop jacket, easy wear, cheetah eyelash fringe, 3/4 sleeve. I had it listed for $36. It sold in 69 days on Poshmark for $24. That was probably a customer offer. My cost of goods was $5.19, so my profit was $14.01. That's better. We're getting better. Next item that sold was a Beta brand size large pants, boot cut classic dress pant, yoga pants, black pull-on. I had them listed for $38. They sold in 25 days on eBay for $38.20. I'd paid $6.48. That's obviously what, $5.99 plus taxes. And my profit was $15.06. Beta brand is still a good pickup, just don't pay up too much is what I'm learning. Next item is a Ziedler & Ziedler size medium suede leather vest, zip-up black western vintage. I had it listed for $30. It sold in 1 day on Mercari for $27. My cost of goods was $5.41, and my profit was $17.81. I love suede. I will pick up a lot of suede. Just be careful, because if it has a spot or something on it, you're not going to really be able to get it out. I guess you could take it to a dry cleaner and see, but it's most likely not going to be worth it. And then the last item, which it looks like I had a typo in the name, Donald J. Pliner Couture, size US 7 heels, calf hair, leather, leopard, western mules. I had these listed for $55. They sold in 1 day on Mercari through a customer offer of $45. I had paid $5.19, and my profit was $33.70. I thought I was taking a risk on these because they were pretty funky, but that is exactly why I picked them up. So that's all 10 things that sold. All right, remember I said I was missing some of my solds. And the first one is this Coach size 9 Zora plaid sneakers, black sequin sparkle brand logo lace-up. These sold in 4 days on Mercari through a customer offer of $21. I had paid $5.19, so I made $12.80. And the next item is a Talbot size medium dove gray sweater, cable knit, peplum hen. God dang it, a telemarketer. How can you tell these people to go fuck off? Talbot's size medium dove gray sweater, cable knit, peplum hem, cashmere blend. This sold in 13 days on eBay, also through a customer offer for $24.96. I had paid $4.86. My profit was $8.23, so a fast flip. Next item, a Coldwater Creek size extra large tunic, plaid embroidered floral cinch waist roll sleeve. This was a new with tag item. Actually, I said new without tags because it didn't have the main tag, but it still had a tag with the extra button attached in a little baggie. This sold in 27 days on Mercari, also a customer offer of $22. I had paid $2.16 and my profit was $16.70. Next sale was another fast flip, an LL Bean plus size 1X trail model rain jacket coat, pink, packable ripstop nylon. Sold in 5 days on eBay for a customer offer of $32.96. I had paid $5.40 and my profit was $17.15. This particular style, the trail model rain jacket, had a 67% sell-through rate. When I looked it up, this would have been back in July or early August. So really good there. And yeah, you know, I sell a lot of plus size. Keep your eyes out for good plus size, especially in outdoor gear. LL Bean doesn't sell great overall, but I would say it's still a really great plus size brand to pick up. This dress was a same day sale on Poshmark. It was the Torrid plus size 26 lace bustier sleeveless midi dress cocktail formal party. It sold for $30. This was a Posher VA offer with discounted shipping. And Posher VA is a Chrome extension that I use to share my closet to Poshmark and send out offers to likers. I had paid $2.70, so my profit was $19.58. And I made that in 1 day after listing, so that's awesome. And that is truly everything that's sold. That's all 15 items. We'll quickly go over the things that are still active in my closet. First, I'll tell you the 2 things that I haven't listed. One is a simply white ruched sleeve top, and the other one is a Calvin Klein color block dress. They both have a spot that I need to work on. All right, so next, let's go over the active items. What didn't sell? There's an Aria size small sweater dress, floral paisley retro Halloween black orange. I really thought this might sell around Halloween. I listed it on October 5th. Maybe that wasn't early enough. I've got it listed for $25, or at least that's what I started it at. So these prices that I'm going to tell you are my starting price for the item. I may have dropped the price or be sending out lower offers. The next is a vintage Walt Disney World men's size small medium hoodie sweatshirt Grumpy 7 Dwarves. I have it listed for $30. And I just realized that the Aria dress I only have listed on eBay, so I need to get that cross-posted. Next is an Oscar de la Renta Expression size large sweater vintage lamb's wool Angora turtleneck. I have it listed for $34. Next is a Lane Bryant plus size 16 jeans flex magic waistband high-rise straight belted. I have them listed for $36, and I think I just relisted them. Next is a County Clothing Company size 14 washable suede leather skirt A-line rough hem. I might need to retake the pictures on this because it's really hard to tell about the rough hem. And what I mean by that is it's kind of a wavy cut. It's like they didn't just cut it off and hem it. It's like maybe the shape of the cow. I'm not sure. But I have it listed for $38. And I do believe I have that one cross-posted on Etsy along with the Oscar de la Renta sweater. Next is a Zara size small dress mock turtleneck ribbed olive green soft tunic new NWT. I have it listed for $39. I don't know on this one. Zara is just so hit or miss, mostly miss for me. So I probably need to stop picking it up because I'm not good at picking the right things. And my next item is an Eileen Fisher size extra small short sleeve sweater Tencel Lyocell silk blend knit boxy. This one's gorgeous, really pretty condition, and it's very oversized. So maybe I need to go and tweak it a little bit because I think a small, maybe even a medium size could wear this extra small. I have it listed for $49. And then the last item that I'm still waiting on to sell is this Leafstotter. We've been through this before with the pronunciation. Size extra small anthropology dress, wool cashmere sweater, damask ruffle. I love this brand. It's got such pretty things. This is a pretty small size, so it could take a little bit longer to sell. I have it listed for $50. I want to tell you my average cost of goods on everything that I still have to sell was $4.57. Okay, one more thing that I forgot about because I didn't have it tagged that is still listed that was part of this haul is this Olive and Vine plus size 2X sweater, loose fit, V-neck, drop shoulder, lightweight. I had it listed for $29, but it's currently on sale. And it's really nice. It's new with tags. It's the brand I don't think is much to speak of, but the sweater's really great. So that's everything from my fall haul update. And I was in Texas when I was thrifting, so I couldn't find a whole lot of sweaters, especially because I was thrifting in August. I was dreaming of fall. So had I been thrifting in Denver, I may have found some better fall items. All right, so now time for the haul. I'm gonna start with my best find. And I had to learn some things because I'm no longer young and no longer keeping up with the cool kids. But I found this pair of Crocs that is a collaboration with G-Flip. And it's got cute little hearts drawn on it, little heart, sad faces. You see that? You can also see the heart sad face on the little button there. And it's got the G-Flip. I can't remember what you call these things. It's got double straps, which is interesting. And these are a size women's 12, men's 10. So pretty big. Now I paid $14.99 for these. I did look these up. I haven't found any comps, which is interesting. And I only found 2 listed on Mercari, of all places. And you may ask, who is G-Flip? I had to Google this. G-Flip is Georgia Claire Flippo, known professionally as G-Flip, is an Australian singer, songwriter, producer, drummer, and musician from Melbourne, Victoria. They released their debut studio album, About Us, on the 30th of August, 2019. They are a musician. And I am missing the other little, can't remember what the names are, little things that, what are they called? If you Google, what do you call the things? The very first thing is you put on Crocs. Gibbets. Okay, so I'm missing the other little gibbets, which is sad because they were cute. Looks like there were some little gibbets. One said G-Flip, one was a line, one said party, one was a crown, one said hyper fine, and then there was a rainbow. G-Flip is non-binary and came out on Instagram. So I'm sad that I don't have the little gibbets, but I'm still hoping to get some good money for these. You can no longer get them online. And like I said, I only saw those 2 pair on Mercari. Bolo, the Croc collab with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Those things go for like $200. In fact, just go look up Crocs collabs, and there are so many, and most of them go for a lot, like the Justin Bieber ones. I think there was like some country singer, Luke Combs, I think. All right, next item is nothing exciting, but I figured I'd share it anyway. They're just some pajamas for me. They're Walmart brand. I just loved the print. I spent $3.50 on some pajamas. All right, here is something that is becoming a bread and butter as long as I can find it. And a bread and butter to me is something I know is gonna flip. It may not be for a lot, but it's like a sure thing. These are Figs scrub bottoms, and these are men's. The style is the Pisco, I think, Pisco? I don't know. Anyway, they are just gray, soft scrub bottoms. Now, I'll need to disclose that for some reason on only one of the sides of one pant leg, it's a little bit frayed. So this guy had one leg shorter than the other. The other one's a little bit frayed, but not as much. the ASP is $25.47 and the sell-through rate is 29%, which is good. I get sell-through rate from Terapeak and eBay, and I'll put a little thing here about how you get sell-through rate and why it's not supposed to go over 100%. Forgetting to tell you how much I bought things for. I went ahead and paid full price, $5.99 for these. Next item I also bought full price was this Tecovas Pearl Snap shirt. This is like the one that is worn by Joanne Gaines and whatever her husband's name is. He wears shirts like this. I think maybe this exact style. Anyhow, it's got the cool pearl snaps. It's got a nice plaid. It's not really a flannel, but it is a good shirt for fall and size large. I've never found it before, but it had a great sell-through rate of 65%. So I need to get this steamed and listed ASAP because this is the kind of thing I need. I need these sure things. The ASP is about $31. Okay, next is another men's item. This is a beautifully soft 100% cashmere blazer, and I've never bought Joseph Aboud because it's not typically one that, you know, resells well. But this was 100% cashmere, and you say it, I won't bother trying. That is the type of wool where it comes from Italy. It's a limited edition and it's so soft. I felt it and I went, oh yeah, I knew that's cashmere. And I paid $6.99 for this, and the ASP for I only saw a couple of sold, but the ASP was $58 and the sell-through rate was 20%. So another thing I need to get listed pretty quickly. All of these things I want to have listed by the end of the week. All right, next item is an Eileen Fisher. Most of the Eileen Fisher I find is a little worn, so this was no exception. There's the tag, if you can read it. It's a size small. This is a linen cotton blend, a slub knit green cardigan. And I don't know what it looked like brand new. To me, it looks worn, you know? But for all I know, that's the style, you know? Because that slub knit is kind of casual anyway. So I looked up linen blend, because it's linen cotton blend cardigans, and the ASP for pre-owned is $26.49 and a 12% sell-through rate. Next, I have a couple of Sundance items, and I don't find this brand very often. Sundance is a catalog brand, and it often has this like artsy, bohemian type of look to it. This is just a really thin, short sleeve burnout tee with this cute bohemian Southwest pattern. And I found comps for $25.50 and only an 8% sell-through rate, but it is not summer right now, so maybe it'll do a little bit better later in the season. I paid $2 for this. For the Eileen Fisher, I paid $2.50. Here's my other Sundance piece, both size medium. One was on sale, one wasn't, so I don't know if they were donated by the same person because they went onto the floor at different times. This is a really colorful peasant sleeve tunic. It's got these elastic sleeve. It's got embroidery detail in the neckline. This crazy print. It's a tunic length top. And it's really, really lightweight, so this may sell better in the spring. But just looking up embroidered tunics, there was about a $31 ASP, but some of the tunics were much more elaborate than this one. It had a 20% sell-through rate, and I paid $5.59 for this. Next, bread and butter, We the Free people, size medium. And this is called the Pandora tee. And it's striped with these kind of batwing dolman sleeves. Nice thin striped top. It's kind of like a chevron in the back and then just stripes in the front. It's hard to photograph these types of things. It makes me want to use a stock photo so badly. I paid $2.50 for this, and the comps were only about $15 with the 3% sell-through rate. This is actually not something I bought recently, but it ended up in here, so I'll show you. This is an Athleta size small, and it's like a periwinkle floral camo Henley. I don't know, $15 probably. All right, next is a really pretty soft surroundings, new with tags, size large. This tag basically says, be careful, this will snag. I did not find any snags. So I want to get this stored away right away. It's a beautiful tunic length, V-neck, yellow floral, super soft, lightweight sweater. Long sleeve. It's pretty thin, but it is like a knit sweater, and I just love it. It's beautiful. I mean, it's not my style, but for the style that it is, I think it's pretty, if that makes sense. An ASP of $31 with a 50% sell-through rate. Just a few more things. Next is a Bowden, upside down, mini skirt embroidered with these cute flowers. Embroidery all over the front, but solid in the back. And it's fully lined. It is a US 8, UK 12. And I thought it was pretty cute. $20 ASP with an 18% sell-through rate. And then my last two things are actually things I might take back. They do take returns, unless they've changed the policy. I need to check that. This is, it's vintage by Phelps Turkle, California. I think this is a store in California, or was a store. I really liked this sport coat. I thought it was cool. It is 3-button though, which is not as fashionable, but it always looks like you can wear them, you know, 2-button style. And it's got this cool plaid. I think it's cool. I'm probably going to take it back. It only cost me $6, but you know, the time it will take to list it and everything. And I did find some spots on it. All right, and the last item, I may take this one back just because of the wear on it. It's a Stetson, and because I don't know what size it is. It's a Stetson pearl snap flannel. If I had the size, I may go ahead, but it did cost me $6.99. So that's a bit high. And the Stetsons, they were doing okay. My goodness. I had all this written down, I don't know where it went. Anyhow, they were doing okay, but not as good as that Tecovas. And without the size, I mean, I'll list things without size and I'll just estimate, or I'll try to find similar online. It's just too expensive. So I'll probably take those two things back and get something else. That is everything from my mini haul. I'm going to get this stuff listed this week so I can get sales going, I hope, because I mean, I've been listing a lot of hard goods and stuffed animals and, you know, some quirky vintage clothes, and those aren't selling. The things that I have sold in the past few days are not the things that I've been listing. So that tells me I'm listing the wrong things. So I needed to go and get some more inventory. The next video you see from me will be a sales update for the week of November 22nd through 28th. But I'm probably going to just go ahead and do a whole November wrap up because there's only 2 other days left in the month. So stay tuned for that. And please go check out Katelyn's video. If you learned anything, or we made you laugh, or you just like our style, please give us a thumbs up and a subscribe. Click the notification bell so you know when we post something new. And I'm gonna go downstairs in my basement and start listing. You just keep listing. Y'all, it's snowing outside today. Ugh, I've got to go shovel for the mailman. I don't want to. If you learned anything from either one of us or just like our style, give us a like. Sophie! You did good. I know he took the packages. He's supposed to.